Hello, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be doing something very similar to my previous video, but with a zealot. So before we get into it, this is the build I'm using. I've shown it off on the channel before, so I'll probably link it in the description if I remember. But yeah, this is the build. So, this is a very long game, as you can tell. So yeah, get ready. It's gonna be a nice one. So we can just skip this first section, not maybe there, just a bit, till we get to the actual combat, like this. It should be good. Should we full screen it? There. Okay. Time for some gaming. So I just wait for my team, because why not? And I just see like those purples, so I wanna, but it doesn't seem like too dangerous of a scenario, so I don't really need to chorus right now. Just making my way, checking chests in case there's anything nice. See a bunch of enemies over there. I'm trying to play like not too aggressive. I hear that Reaper to the side, which is why I chorus. I'm trying to suppress everything so that Reaper doesn't shoot especially. And I'm just chilling back here because I obviously don't want to go out into the danger just yet. I'm just shooting purples. And yeah, I'm just dealing with the stuff behind me. Staying behind like this area around the box. Oops, didn't mean to go back. I'm trying to stay in this area because when the bubble expires, I still want to be safe from gunners. So that's why I'm just chilling back here. It seems like my Psyker is dealing with the stuff in front, which is why I'm meleeing these guys. And I start to see a bunch of enemies coming, which is why I moved back a little. Especially since my bubble was gone. And yeah, that Reaper is purple, which is why I pull out my gun to shoot him. Because Reapers take a lot of damage from the bolt gun. And I just see a lot of health bars, honestly, which is why I use that. Luckily, there was a bunch of Reapers in that too. Yeah, I see that Flamer, so I run up to him to kill him. And he's dead. A good, nice concentration stim, that'll be very nice. And I'm just waiting for that fire to dissipate, really. I'm just chilling here. That's a really bad throw, but luckily I can just come back to the same position I was. I hear a lot of pox bursters, so I'm just hoping I can get my cooldown off, although honestly it seems pretty safe, so. Also my Psyker dealt with it anyways, so that was nice. That was a bit dangerously close, which is why I pulled out my chorus. But luckily we were fine anyways. And I'm just chilling back here because I don't really need to do much right now. I'm just a zealot, really. I can't contribute too much to things like this, where it's like, not much is happening. That was a bit bold of my veteran. I don't know why he did that, but it doesn't really matter. Again, we're just waiting here until like the horde is over, but we hear a boss spawn in. So I'm just, again, chilling back here. Trying to not make too much progress without my team. I see that purple gunner, so I miss my hits, and then finally get it. I hope that my vet will take that, because he needs it the most usually. My RBTs takes it, which is fine. I see a lot of gunners, so I pull out this so my team can like peer out and actually shoot safely. I'm really just waiting here for my team to kill stuff down there because I only have my bolt gun as my ranged option. Especially since I have no knives. Seems safe now, so I just want to drop down. Well, in a moment at least. Yeah, it's pretty safe now. And I see my team dropping, so I just think it's fine now. I'm just looking around for chests because who knows, maybe there's some nice stuff. Perhaps a good stim, maybe a crate. That pox burster, just want to push him obviously. I see that one spawn in with danger zone mod, very nice. I try to hit it through the wall, but it's too far away, so I'm just trying to wait for it to come out really. I'm here because it's just a really safe position to stay at. Like, no enemies can really come to me. The gunners can't shoot through from, let's go back a little. Actually, I'll probably show off again. Just waiting for that guy to spawn in. I'm just making sure gunners can't spawn, shoot me from over there. Seems like my team has that handled, so I just wait at a safe distance. Yeah, that's why, because if I was a little out in the open or in the middle area, the gunners from here would shoot in, which wouldn't be very safe for me. This area is pretty safe, not much happens. I just throw my knives to deal with that sniper. Very close call happens here. So I just see a whole lot of rotten, so I just want to push things back. My vet gets a very nice crack. And and I hear that trapper, but it seems like my team has it under control. So I'm just, helping contribute. I get dogged, but not a big deal. I see that purple mauler, so I just want to kill him. A whole lot of purple, so I'm just trying to focus that stuff down. That mauler almost gets me. Luckily he gets stunned. I think I would have been fine anyways. I see that flamer, so that's why I pull out the bolt gun. I want to pierce through the horde to get it. And I just chorus here because there's a lot of flames and I want my team to reposition safely. If they have to walk through the flames, then they won't lose any health. I'm just trying to make more backwards progress in case we have to fall back a lot, because I hear a lot of stuff. Making sure my Psyker doesn't take any damage from the mutant. And yeah, I'm just helping clear these hordes really. Trying to just get my ability back up. I hide behind this wall because I want a better angle if I want to shoot things with my bolt gun. But luckily my Psyker places bubble, so I can just do it safely. And I hear twins, if you hear that. There's a bunch of shields spawning in. I just go back, let you listen. That. You can also see them over there, but I didn't really see them. I just heard that spawn shield sound. So I just tell my team twins and we go back to safety. Twins. And then I walk back here. Don't use chorus before the twin loses the shield, because for some reason they have I don't know, their shield has a player property, I guess, because they become immortal during it, which is very strange. Their shield can't fall below 1 HP. But yeah, once the shield is down, you just blitz down the twin. I put on my bolt gun because I don't want to get too close. I see a bunch of gas mines and enemies. I use my stim. We didn't really need it, but I had pox bursters going off and a lot of stuff happening, so I just did it as a safety precaution. I'd rather use something and not need it than not use it and we actually end up needing it. Too many mistakes of just not using my abilities. I mean, items like stims and medcrate stuff. Might as well use it and not need it, then never use it and you may need it eventually, and you don't, So yeah, I'm just chilling inside, don't want to peek because I don't want to get shot down. No one in my team is picking that up, so I just take it. And I chorus because I want to get into that room over here, because it's just a really safe room, especially with that door. See, I'm just waiting for my team to get over here. I'm not trying to make too much progress, I'm just waiting. I do also want to close the door behind us, because I hear stuff like trappers and bombers. There's also a whole lot of gunners up here, on that opposite rooftop over there, so again, it's just safe down here to fight this boss. So yeah, we're just taking out this boss, not much is happening. I'm constantly looking back to make sure that door doesn't open. Luckily my Psyker has that under control. I just use my ability because it lets my team do this stuff freely. I'm using, by the way, this piece of cover over here. That's why I'm positioned over here. So it's my RBTs, so that the gunners across the room can't really shoot at me either, especially when this bubble disappears. So I'm taking my Psygas under control. I see that flamer shooting through the horde, so I just shoot my shots until it dies. I hear a mutant coming in, just deal with that. I just want that door to stay closed, so I have time to react. Again, close it again. just for safety, but we're moving on anyways. See, like my RBT has low ammo, so I don't take it. And I'm just sniping stuff with my bolt gun, really. Staying inside bubble, obviously. Nothing crazy. Just looking at my stats, because, you know, see a bunch of stuff over there, it doesn't seem too bad. I do see the purple crusher back there, which could be an issue. Because they're just all getting healed, and I don't feel like dealing with that, so I just use my ability. Seems like my vet is back there, just dealing with stuff spawning in. I didn't want to shoot my shots because that Fox Burst was getting dangerously low near my team. And I'm just helping clear up these specials behind us. Again, I just keep seeing specials spawn behind us, so I deal with them. I hear one more special, yeah, Poxburster. I think there's a bomber behind, maybe, I don't remember. It's just like a blender over here, trying to not get too close. Should I keep back dodging? But it seems like my team's gotten this under control, especially with Shock Mine, which is really nice. Yeah, I saw that, I think, oh that's, no, I think that's just a regular enemy. And then, as he says, boss behind, there's a Plague Ogre behind us. You can hear it by the direction and, you know, the sound it makes. I block it so that no one in my team gets like flung or anything. And I just see stuff behind, so I deal with that, because, well, we have a crack vet, so it should be fine. And I want to get regrouped back to my team, which is why I use Chorus, because I have to walk through flames. I pull out my bolt gun to just deal with these specials really quickly. Ended up getting like 2 trappers and a flamer. I'm just waiting for my team really to progress more. Not trying to get myself too involved so I don't lose unnecessary health. Misses 3 knives on that guy. We don't talk about that. Honestly, I think that's fake. That's AI. I don't know how that got in there. We chill here, I think, quite a long time. Just because we're waiting to clear out the room, especially to the demon host, and our Psycho would trigger that really easily if he dropped down. See, I'm just like waiting up here for my team to like just clear the room. I should have focused the purple, but killed that guy anyways. I'm just chilling above this hole to kill things that try climb up, like that. Makes it really easy to pick out the purples when they're jumping up. I'm just helping my RBTs, he doesn't really need help though. I'm just trying to find something to do, so I'm not idling around. I heard that bomber, I was hoping I could get an angle on him from here, but I couldn't really. And yeah, I'm really just waiting for my team to make the next move. See that bomber, but yep, he goes over there. I probably should have let my Psycho get that, but not a big deal. That trapper was about to get like a snipe on us. Luckily none of us got hit. And now I just want to kind of make progress because we've been here for quite a while. So I want my team to go over there, especially because there's like a demon host over there. So yeah, it's kind of blocking our way. I forgot that you can't shoot through that banner. Just waiting for my team to go over here, dealing with those specials that are walking behind. That was kind of annoying. For some reason flamers have like hit scan, not sure why. And then the flamer drops down from above and just kicks me in the face. That was also garbage.
Oh, sorry. I'll pick next ammo for you.
I think he picked up ammo or something. I'm just trying to not lose any health, so I'm trying to play super defensively back here. I'm only going for things I know I can kill until I can get my ability, and then I'm back to full toughness. And I didn't realize the Plague Ogre was behind me. Obviously, you don't want to be near that door, so I walk back with my bolt gun. trying to not get too active again because I'm not really a frontliner in a way. I'm just here as like a supporting role basically. I hear a bunch of mutants, so I'm over here. I don't want to get like pulled into the boss or something with a mutant. That'd be really bad. And I just want to finish that boss as soon as possible. See that Pox Burster. Hoping my team deals with it, which they luckily do. And that was a bit questionable for my RBTs, but luckily didn't detonate. Seems like my vet wanted to deal with this stuff, so I was just making sure he didn't die or anything. Missing all my shots, really good. So yeah, then it seems like we've cleared this area, so we can move forwards. And then a lot of stuff starts to happen very soon. You'll see. Contributes to a lot of this 53 minutes. So it seems pretty chill right now. Not much is going on. Just like I probably shouldn't have gotten that, but it didn't really matter. Everyone had their abilities. I'm kind of just chilling back here, staying in cover. Because I don't want to waste my chorus on like 2 enemies. Then I see a whole bunch of enemies start to come in. Which is why I pull out my chorus. Rotten armor is just almost always like a telltale, like there's a giant horde of them coming. That was a very dangerous box buster. Luckily we're all golded up. And I want to deal with these guys because it seems like they're getting a lot of value just living back here. So really I can't get back to my I can't really get back to my team because I have a bunch of rotten armor near me. So I just bring them around so that my team can deal with it safely. And then I can come back to my team safely.
Here comes
And then he gets a nice grenade. As you can tell by his reaction. And yeah, I'm trying to, if you notice, let me go back a little. With these crushes, I can tell that my team, that was a bad dodge, I shouldn't have, but like I am here, so that, because like my team is on like this side of me basically. So if I bait the crusher here and then dodge to the left, it won't, you know, accidentally crush my team. Meanwhile, if I was on the left and then dodge right, it'd probably kill someone. Not too much happening, I'm just here. I was just getting a little active, you know, sliding a whole lot so I don't get hit by like some random gunners. I think I heard a flamer over there, which I see. Or was that a trap? I don't know.
no grenade.
He said he has no grenades because there's a boss coming. That was a chaos spawn, plague ogre. Yeah, chaos spawn. I'm seeing like a lot happen, so I just want a chorus. I want us to get back to safety. Trying to help our team deal with this chaos spawn. Trying to, if you look here, I was trying to chorus him into this pillar so that he wouldn't move too much, so that my RBTs could melee him. Sadly, he got dislodged from that pillar. And I'm trying to make a path backwards. I want our team to retreat because this isn't very good. We're in a very bad position right now, especially because that chaos spawn will just keep getting killed. Seems like my RBTs really wants to be active though, which isn't very good. It's very dangerous. Luckily we actually deal with this kill spawn. And I see like those gunners and stuff. I think I go up to them. Yeah, I just slide my way over to them. And I noticed there's a bunch of other gunners over there, which is why I retreated back into the bubble. And I'm just like, not trying to do too much. My team can handle this mostly. I just want to deal with this mutant. Don't want him to be an issue later. I'm really just running around trying to kill anything that might be annoying to my team. And then bad stuff starts to happen here. So you notice that me and my vet are over here, very safe. My Psyker and Arbitrator are a little ways away. They have no gold toughness to protect them or anything. They have to live on their own, which, well, you'll kind of see what happens. I'm trying to get my RBTs to come get this, but like, turns out, I see that by the way, I see my vet is actually getting low on toughness, which is why I pull out my chorus. Just don't want him to die. And then I realize that my team is very far away, and I do kind of want to regroup with them, especially since they're losing a lot of toughness. And my RBT actually does come over here. Doesn't actually pick up the ammo ever. See, that's, yeah, my RBTs I think got lasered by that Reaper over there. In fact, I think my whole team, no, yeah, my Psycho is still over there. He's in a very bad position. I'm trying to deal with that Flame Mercy, doesn't do any flames. What even happens here? Let's see. So, a bunch of stuff spawns in. Let's see. So my RBTs dies first. What happens to him? Oh, I think these crushes. Yep, yeah, he ran into that wall and got crushed. And then my Psyche got dogged over there. And this is a very bad position, I want to get out. Luckily I managed to slip out and pick up, no, I don't pick that up, I don't think. Oh yeah, I pick up the health, and then I ping that ammo, because I want him to pick it up. And yeah, it's really just us, you know. I'm like thinking like maybe I can get to him. I have my chorus, but nah, there's no point. I wasted my health. So I want to just regroup and fall back with my veteran. Trying to deal with this purple gunner before he becomes an issue later. And yeah, we're just running back. Sadly, we are too late for the respawn. So it's that super far respawn. And yeah, we're just kind of over here having to deal with the hordes on our own. Yeah, I'm just using my bolt gun to deal with these flamers. I really don't want them spreading any flames in this room. And yeah, I see that sniper beam over there, which means there's a sniper up here. And I just deal with that. My vet is using, I think, a bolt gun? No, bolt pistol, so neither of us have that good of horde clear without wasting a lot of ammo. I'm trying to not get too active because I don't want to separate from my vet. Making sure we both don't die. I have until death, but you know, don't want to waste it. So we're kind of just chilling back here, trying to snipe out all the things in the map. Because if we just stay here, they won't have line of sight, they will move into line of sight and we kill them. My vet gets dogged, not a big deal. Although he is in 1 wound territory, so if he does die, he's like truly dead. I just get melted by gunners over there. Yeah, that gunner just absolutely melts me, and didn't even notice. It's very tragic, which ended up causing that. Luckily I did end up hitting something though, so I get my 33 health, which is very clutch. So you now I have to play extra cautious because I don't have any immortality. Still trying to be slow, using our ranged weapons to kill stuff. Luckily it's the vet who's alive, so we actually have like basically infinite ammo. Yeah, I'm just here sniping stuff so that we can try and make progress. That's a really good med stim.
We're at heal station.
Yeah, I wasn't going to use it on him. I thought I was going to give it to him, like, so that he could use it later, but he already had the stim. A whole bunch of trappers here, so I just want to stun them, making sure neither of us get trapped, because that'd be a very bad way to go out. And I see that we have 2 left, so I might as well use it, especially since I don't have until death. And then another boss spawns in, which ends up being a burgle. I tried to push it, but luckily it had gold toughness anyways. And I'm just dealing with these mutants. I have my bolt gun, so I'm hoping that he takes aggro, and then yeah, I can shoot him in the back. It's very nice. We deal with it really quickly, which is perfect. Again, we can't be too fast because there's only 2 of us.
Alright, well, we have to go. I healed over him.
Yeah, as he said, we have to go. We can't go too fast though because we might trigger a bunch of hordes, which would be really bad. I accidentally take out that ammo, which is why I shake my head. It seems like he didn't notice though. This area has like a lot of, yeah. It's a really dangerous area because like it's just a narrow corridor. So we have to take our time here, make sure we're going together. So they just spawned like a strike team of shotgunners, which is why it held us up quite a bit. I threw that knife at that gunner just to make sure he wouldn't be like an issue. And yeah, we're just kind of killing stuff here. I hide behind this railing so that if I were to get trapped, I'll just get pushed into the railing rather than the mauler right there to go back. And if you trap me over here, I get pulled into like that mauler. If I got trapped here, I'm just pulled into the stairs, and the mauler would have to go around if he wants to hit me. I ended up dodging anyway, so it's fine. See, we're just making sure we can't really leave anything alive, like, you know, like a single like a straggler, because they would bite us in the butts if we did. Just a bunch of specialists spawning in, which is why we have to take it kind of slow. There's like a patrol of rotten armor here, so again we are even stalled longer. He wants him to fall back, but might as well kill this gunner. Luckily, get a very clutch dodge on that trapper. Barely slipping by his trap. And that bomber disables our route forward, so we have to wait. This room is obviously super safe because enemies over here can't see us if we just move in, and they force themselves here or even closer, even behind, and then we can just kill them when they get close. I hear that trapper, so I just wait for it to come around the corner so I can just stab it instantly. I don't really have to worry behind me because it's a vet, he has shout and stuff, so he can probably deal with a lot of stuff on his own, while I deal with the stuff in front. I do hear that pox burster, which is why I'm waiting. I hope my vet cracks this, although I think it ends up being fine. Yeah, just push that. Cracks it, 1 HP, but it doesn't really matter, he got his grenade back. So yeah, we're just making super slow progress, trying to not make any like rash decisions, because it's only us two, so if one of us goes down, that's half of our power gone. More like 2/3 if it's the vet, because I'm just a support zealot.
I'm full.
And there's just, as he says, we can just retreat when there's a boss, which would be really nice for those grenades. Even more grenades there. Let him know that the box burster is over there, and I just defend him while he deals with it. I'm hiding behind over there, by the way, so that those gunners are in this corridor, can't deal with me, they can't shoot me. Again, another pox burster comes in, and I hear like flamers and dog, stuff like that, which is why I use chorus. Yeah, there's like a bomber and flamer. And that guy got the drop on me, but he did like no damage. I ran back because of that trapper, wanted to deal with him, and that's another horde spawning in, which is already immediately shown by this wave of rotten armor. And I'm thinking we just should drop down because they are on all fronts, and luckily he too has the same idea. Like they have like every side covered, so we drop down luckily.
No.
We both have the same idea. And this is I'm thinking there is no way we're dealing with this in a good amount of time. Like this is too much. We're just a vet and zealot, and not even a flame zealot. I'm thinking there's no way we're dealing with all this in time, so I'm thinking, I'm zealot, so I'm fast. So I use that to just support my guy, and then very soon I make the run, I think. Yeah, I see like getting more stuff spawning in. I'm like, there's no way we're dealing with this. So I'm kind of just waiting for an opportunity to run. Or was it the next horde that I did that? I think it's the next horde I make the run for it. This horde wasn't actually too big. You know when it's the horde because you know when it's the horde I run because it has crushes and stuff and it's too much. These flamers try kicking me. I think my vet is on the other side, but we're both supporting ourselves pretty nicely. Those shots luckily staggered those raiders, lets me kill them really easily. And I'm missing every single hit. Luckily they will die. Very nice. I just make I hide behind here so that nothing over there can hit me. Just a really safe spot to stay at. I hear that flame out. He drops in. Kill him. Luckily my vet gets that kill because he doesn't have his cooldown right now. Again, we're not trying to be too fast with our progress. There's a bunch of ranged enemies waiting. I think that's a plague Ugrin that spawns. So yeah, we're back over here again, trying to make progress. And it's just because we've been here for so long, it's just sending loads of specials our way. So yeah, we both don't have very good horde clear, so we're kind of just using our dueling swords to kill this stuff, which takes a while. I use this so my teammate can deal with this stuff quickly, as long as just having gold toughness is really nice. I do hear that bomber behind us, 2 of them in fact. And I'm sniping one, he gets the other. And yeah, we're just dealing with this horde. Luckily they get that. I hear like dogs and flamers and stuff. And this is just taking so long because neither of us have good horde clear. And I think I get sick of it soon, and then I just pull out my bolt gun and shoot them all down. I hear that pox walk burster behind us, which is why I chorus through. That flamer also, luckily I get some nice hits. And then after this pox burster, I believe I just use my bolt gun to shoot all of them. Actually no, the pox burster cleared out the horde, so it's fine. That was another horde, I think. So we are once again back here. And yeah, as you can see, it's like we are making like 0 progress. I kind of throw there. Luckily, it's not too big of a deal. This is a bit scary because he gets slammed, and then like that poxwalker is just hitting me. But we're actually fine, so it's nice. That was almost a throw. As you can already tell from this gameplay, like because it's just us two, it's just taking such a long time to deal with hordes.
I'm dead.
He ended up not getting dead. I wonder how. Let me play this back. I want to see what happened. Did he get thrown?
I'm dead.
Oh, he got thrown behind, I think. Yeah. So he ends up being fine. I think he's back here with me. Yeah. And I pushed that burster away, so another burst damage. As you can tell, our horde clear is terrible because we're both using dueling sword. Maybe if I had relic blade, he went power or something like that, but not really something you think about when you have a psycho on your team. You already plan for these situations. But yeah, I just want to help out my teammate, make sure he doesn't die. I want him to take that because he's lower and he's vet. You can just hear all the bombers, like there's just so much stuff. The game just keeps spawning specials because we've been here for so long. Yeah, I shoot my yeah, I'm just gonna shoot this horde because I can't be asked to deal with them. And that plays out really nicely. Just a few stragglers. I want my teammate to do that. And then I'm just thinking in my head, like, we have to make some sort of progress because we just keep getting pushed back. And then there's another plague Ugrin. I think I let go of the pulse one too early, which is a bit annoying. Luckily my teammate just deals with that guy really quickly. Yeah, I pull out my gun to stagger these guys. Else I'll lose too much health. And I end up leaving that guy on 1 HP, which is annoying. I'm also on 1 HP with my toughness. So I'm just sliding around. I hide behind this. And we take this safe route. Because obviously gunners can't reach us here. Much safer than taking that other route on the other side of the map. And there's nothing here anyways.
Fucking hell!
My reaction exactly. We're just like constantly being forced back. I thought he was gonna kill him like that. Oh, I thought he was gonna like shoot him down, but he didn't. And yeah, I'm missing all my knives, obviously. That's what you do. Luckily he did that. Yeah, I hear a bunch of crush, like, if you go back, you can hear a bunch of stuff behind that door, which I just know is going to be an issue soon. Yeah, you can just hear so much, like, stomping over there. I just know there's a horde of, like, at least rotten armor. We really need to make some forward progress, which is why we're kind of ignoring them. Yeah, there's a bunch of crushes and stuff. It's really annoying. That was really bad. And I'm like, kind of trapped in this room. Not really, but I'm getting forced forwards a little too much.
I fell down.
Yeah, I heard he said that he fell down. So I want to also fall down, which is why I dropped down over there. No, yeah, I'll make my way to him. Just making sure to deal with any specials on the way. I think it's not too big of a horde that's with him right now. Keyword right now. Okay, I dodged that mutant, and I see that flamer, which is why I pull out my bolt gun. That was almost bad. Luckily, I didn't get stuck on any walls there. And I'm just chasing this guy down. And I obviously want to regroup with my teammate, because he's like most of my DPS. And luckily, we both have nothing on us anymore. So, once again, we're back here, but we can make progress again.
Damn, these two must be fucking bored.
Yeah. And this clutch has been going on for about 15 minutes so far, I believe. We start at 19. So finally, we're back again to this area. I think this is like the 4th or 5th time.
Boss, I have no grenade.
And another boss. Luckily I have my chorus, so I'm not too worried about him not having any grenades. That's up. There you go, Grin. Dealing with any specials, obviously. I'm waiting for him to use his crack first, and then I stun with my chorus, I think. Like that. Just so my teammate can deal with it super quickly. Wait for that 7th pulse, I cancel it instantly. And boom. Very easy. I hear that trapper. And I don't want to chase it all the way down, so I use my knife. And once again we're here. The game just keeps spawning specials on us because we're taking so long. I'm surprised we don't have the bulwark party to come in yet. That box of bastard is like stunned down there or something. He just keeps getting stunned. And then finally my teammate deals with it. And now we go back once again. I think this is the 3rd time we're here. To make some forward progress. That was too close, but I'm confident in my ability to kill a trapper. That wasn't close. It was too easy. And then I realized, no. Yeah, I say I'm chorus because I want to get the revive.
Oh.
But then there's like a whole lot of enemies up there. Yeah, and then I chorus for long enough to get the revives. And I placed that medkit so that we could heal, but we end up having to leave instantly. We can't get the arbitrator. And I think my psycho dies almost instantly. I was honestly like the perfect, if you look back, that explosion was like basically perfect. Look, if you can see, my vet got shot all the way down, which is actually much better than the position we were in. I'm panicking trying to open this door. My psycho is just trapped in there. You can see like somewhere up there. Let me just go back. Where is my psycho? He had a chance to come through. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, I guess he got barreled back into there, and he was basically doomed from that point. And I see that my teammate's down there, so I'm like, I just want to join him. I'm not staying up here if my psycho dies, and I come back down. And I realize I'm actually below him, which is why I go over here. He's gonna like relink with him, maybe take some aggro off him. Luckily he's actually already here. So I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna drop down. I'm taking a bit too much damage there. And I... oh, this is really bad. I'm just, luckily, obviously, until death exists, and I have my med stim. And I just want my teammate to not take any damage, which is why I chorused. And you can probably see now, this is the horde that I ran away from. There is zero chance we're dealing with this in like a timely fashion. Especially with how long we've been here. Start at 19 or at 36. Like, there's no way we're dealing with this. At least not quickly. It's gonna take a long time with a bunch of kiting. So, I think, you know, I'm Zealot, so I'm just gonna run away. Which is what I do. I just start running. And I take like the fastest possible route, which is why I drop down here, because they have to walk around the stairs, obviously. Yeah, that's my Psycho saying they got trapped.
We need to stay together. I got kited into.
He said we need to stay together, but I'm already across the map going for the res. And I'm pretty sure that aggroed like basically everything on the map. He has like everything. Luckily he's vet. He got super low there if you didn't see. Let's just go back. I know this is a Zealot gameplay review, but if you see my my vet got super low there, but he has shout. So he's back to full. This is kind of your role as Zealot. You just run away and get the res. While your other teammate has all the aggro. See, I'm just like way faster than all the enemies. I don't know if I ever looked back. Good idea, I don't. And luckily there's literally 0 enemies here. So then I get both of my teammates up. And yeah, I tell him that I got them up.
Yep, I'm still running.
He's like kiting the map. Yeah, I'm telling my teammates that we need to like regroup with him. And I'm telling them like use that window to drop down. I'm like the mama duckling trying to bring my babies to my vet. It's kind of your role as Zealot. I'm just giving them guidance. So yeah, I'm trying to regroup with him. He's dealing with like a horde. And I want us to drop here, but the captain actually shoots me. I really want my Psycho to bubble. So I'm like trying to just not get hit, but my Psycho just doesn't, so we have to take the long route around. And I tried to make one more final chance, but like my team isn't following. So I guess they just want to take the normal route. Again, I'm like, for these I just want to go here, but a lot of stuff starts to spawn in, and yeah, we just have to take the normal route. My vet is just like fighting for his life down there. And you're dropping behind us.
Are you stable up there, or do I keep?
Oh, yeah, I'm saying we're good. We're good up here. So I think he starts to bring the stuff to us now. He starts getting super low. He has no toughness, but he's doing really good over there, luckily. Big praise to him.
Well, it's a big fucking train.
Yeah. Well, luckily we have our Psyker and Arbitrator now, so we have Shock Mines and Flame Staff, so we can actually fully recover now, luckily. Finally, we're back to being a full team. So we can just sort of relax now and just deal with stuff really easily. Yeah, this is like a 20-minute clutch. And I'm just chilling over here because I don't really have to contribute too much now. My whole team's alive. Funnily enough, I never ended up needing my med stim because I never got hit. And just me commentating on how long that clutch was, 20 minutes. And we're just melting down this boss.
My tag key broke, I cannot tag anything.
Oh yeah, he has a bug where you can't interact with stuff. I mean, like, you can't tag. So we need him to like interact with something so he can ping. So we finally stabilized after 20 entire minutes.
Yeah, half my keys are not working right now. And
Yeah, I'm telling him to fix the bug, he needs to interact. No, that was very silly from me. So yeah, we've stabilized and we're just making regular progress.
Let me interact with something, I guess, because
Let's see, like, I try to hit the pox burster through the wall, but you can't here. I use my chorus because I have a feeling someone's gonna get hit. At least eventually, because there's a bunch of pox bursters in this area. And my guess ended up being correct. My Psychic got hit at the very last millisecond. If you look down here, you can see the chorus buff. And let's just see when my Psychic gets hit. So, there's this much time on gold toughness. That's when he gets hit. So, very lucky for him. He had like less than like 0.1 second there. So yeah, really lucky for him. Seems like he learned his mistake and he got further away.
fucking hell.
And finally, we actually made it past that room. Only took 42 minutes. Normally you get here in like 20
RB
minutes.
take ammo.
I just got conced him, concentration stim. So gladly I take that.
You want the heal zealot?
I tried to tell him no,
Too late.
but because you know it's like a med station next room, but it's not a big deal honestly.
Yeah, I forgot. We're
It doesn't really change the outcome. Spoilers, we lose. Because after that amazing clutch from me and the vet, we end up being the ones to throw this game. So yeah, not too much happening here, you know, just your usual making progress. I realized, no, I do have throwing knives. I guess I just didn't feel like throwing it. Not too much happening right now. I go over here because like there's just a bunch of stuff here, so I'm just dealing with it really. So yeah, we're just making regular progress, as you do in this area. I do go up and try to kill that trapper, and I go back into the bubble so that this flamer doesn't do anything to me. I tried to throw my thing before that bomber shot it, but I was a bit too late. And now we just want to finally get these data interrogators in place, so we can actually begin this event. And after a whole 44 minutes, we are in this room. Very nice. Like almost like entirely stabilized now. So it's really just fighting in this room. I'm in like this area just because, well, I'm in bubble, so it's safe. No point making any unnecessary risks. Because Zealot's like this build is like not too strong of a frontliner. Excuse me. More like kind of just poking in and out. I use that because I had a bunch of specials near us. Just wanted to make sure none of us died or anything. Although dying wouldn't be too big of a deal, because the respawn is in this room. And I'm getting that really nice snipe on that sniper. And yeah, I go over here because I want to deal with the shotgunner. And I take this route because the bomber blocked off the other one. I'm just making sure to deal with all these stragglers, because they will be very big issues if we leave them alive. And yeah, I'm just trying to poke the feet of these gunners. Turns out one of them is actually purple, pink, whatever you want to say. I think my team can do this stuff on their own, but we do kind of have to get this done, so I chorus hoping someone else will do it, but no one actually does, so I end up doing it. And I'm actually not very good at this minigame, as you may be able to tell. Yep, I just instantly failed. even the best players are terrible at this. Maybe just me, I don't know. Second try, I finally get it. My vet seems to have taken a lot of damage. I don't know how exactly that happened. But this will actually come up to bite us very soon. And I'm dodging that dog somehow. And it's mostly chill, we're just doing the event. I'm here because I'm just dealing with specialists, that's why I'm not with my team. I dropped down there because this is like obviously a specialist dropping spot. You know, delivering specialists to me. And there's just too much stuff for me to deal with, which is why I dropped down. No point getting myself stuck, especially since I heard that flamer nearby. And I see like those, I heard pox bursters and I see these guys, so I just use my chorus. And I'm like, oh, where's my team? Can I gotta deal with this? And luckily there they are. I come back here because I get, like a view of everything in bubble. And yeah, I'm just kind of on the lookout, making sure my vet doesn't get hit. But, well, there's kind of a grenade. Not much I can do about that. Youch. Yeah, nothing interesting. I hear like a bomber, but I mean, not much I can do really. I'm just waiting for this event to end, basically. And I get lasered in the back by that guy, but not a big deal, luckily. And the event finally ends. And we can make progress. And I think this is very soon my vet makes a slight mistake, to say the least. Not sure when it happened exactly. It's very soon. Okay, there, I think it's here. Yeah. I wasn't looking, but I think a pox burster just jumped on him. You can hear that. He goes up to deal with like some stuff, and he gets blown up, which is really, really, really bad, because the next respawn is very far away. That's like the worst time he could have died. He could have died in the event, we would be fine, but he died as it ends, which is really bad. I'm like holding on to the hope that he's gonna respawn here if we don't exit this room, but well, sadly that's just not true. He ends up spawning across the map.
Oh, I'm at the end of the next bit.
Yeah, as he says. Which is very, very bad.
I'm really far.
Yeah. Ah, yeah. I'm gonna just chilling with my Psyker because he can deal with the horde. And a lot goes. Pardon my yawning. This is quite a long game. 50 minutes coming up. I hope my RBTs takes that. I think he dropped down, sadly. No, we're still up still. Roll up. I want us to do a safe revive, like we'd use chorus plus bubble. But then like this spawns in. And I'm like, okay, I really should chorus this. I don't want my RBTs to die. Because he got overheaded. And I want us to retreat into the event room, as he says. Because, well, we don't want to get split. I think my RBTs drops down here. I don't know why. Really. If you just look, yeah, there's like a bunch of stuff here. Me and my Psyker are back here. I'm trying to find my RBTs. Yeah, my RBTs is still up. I think he's fighting stuff, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, he's killing crushers. I want us to retreat into this room because it's very safe. Yeah, my RBTs actually drops down to get the revive, which isn't really that good of an idea. Especially with the amount of stuff we have to deal with up here. Seems like they're actually doing a good job down there though. Got a big kill there. Me and my Psyker are just like together. And when I'm basically just supporting him while he clears out this horde. Yeah, essentially my idea was we rotate around here, so that we can drop down and reunite with our team, like around here. Luckily we actually end up killing everything really quickly, because Psych is broken. I'm trying to not get too active, just trying to help take out purples and stuff, dealing with the crushes, because he's Psyker, I mean Flame Staff can't deal with crushes too well. I almost get overheaded there. That would have been not too bad actually, because there's a Medicaid right there, but I would have lost until death. Yeah, I make sure my my Psyker comes down, and yeah, she does, which is really nice. But it seems like my teammates are in big trouble. They are losing a lot of health, and they end up going down. Sadly, as we come down, they die. I'm thinking maybe we could get the res, but my Psyker's like too scared to, so I can't.
You can't get us up too much between.
And then it just goes like all wrong over here. Like we try, but I in my head know this is not winnable right now, as just us two in this area. There's not enough space to backtrack to. Maybe if we were still up, but not like this. So I have to make the difficult decision to leave my Psyker to his doom. And I just run. And then I make a very big mistake. I take, a very safe path, end up dodging that trapper. And I'm way beyond these guys. I am so fast, and my Psyker is like keeping a lot of stuff aggroed. And I make a very big mistake here, because I see these gunners, I'm like, oh, it's just gunners. I will kill them, chorus. So I will reload my bolt gun, chorus, and revive my vet. He shouts, I revive him, and we go down. But, well, let's just see what happens. So I look how safe I am. They are just dropping down. So I'm like, oh, I have so much time. And then turns out a captain and a chaos spawn both come. I'm trying to look over. I'm not sure if I could have lived. There's a lot of stuff down there. Because I was thinking in my head, like, I should have ran there, but I'm not sure if I could have. There was like a bunch of shotgunners, maybe. Oh wow, I don't know if I could have made that. Can't see you too well. But it seems like there are a lot of enemies on there. Actually, I don't know. I maybe could have made it to the elevator if I just went over this way. If I was behind this box, I could have just dropped down over here and gone to elevator. And I think it takes a bunch of time for them to actually spawn in once you reach the bottom of the elevator, which will give me plenty of opportunity to revive my team. But sadly, I make the mistake. I had until death proc, and I don't know, I make the mistake of trying to chorus this, and then that chaos spawn just slams me, and then yeah, it's over. I ended up throwing the run, kind of, which is very sad, but that's that's the reality of Havoc. So yeah, that's how we lose that. I think that was a really good game, honestly, showing what you do on Zealot, especially after that clutch. These are the final stats. I did really good damage because I was alive for so long, so did my vet. But yeah, most of the stuff I did obviously isn't really shown on a scoreboard. I was keeping my team alive, getting like revives and stuff. But my vet was like super good here. Sadly, we just kept splitting up, and yeah, resulting in us losing, sadly. But yeah, it was a decent game. Definitely could have won that, but yeah. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. Hope you enjoyed that game. How long was this clutch? Let's just investigate. I believe it was 19 minutes. Let's just check though. Where did they die? Here. So it starts being a clutch about here. Yeah, 19 minutes. And it ends at about... It stops being a clutch at like... Oh, here. Yeah, about here. 37. So 19 minutes to 37. No, 38. Yeah, like a 19-20 minute clutch. Yeah. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that video. Obviously, give me feedback. Probably should have gone more in depth with some stuff, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed that really long video, and hope you have a good day. See you next time.